Hey guys, at BroadwayWorld.com, it's Nick Adams. I'm here today at Playboy Enterprises in the heart of New York City fashion on 5th Avenue. We've got Trump Tower across the street, we've got Tiffany's, Prada next door, Gucci's right across the street. But I'm gonna take you into the Playboy offices and we're gonna have a behind the scenes look at their fall fashion and follow me, let's go.
What happened was when we started Playboy.com, I immediately gravitated to it because I wanted more of an outlet for my fashion pages. And always, any editor would tell you, or fashion director would tell you that, you know, what winds up on the cutting room floor, sometimes we cry over these beautiful shots. So I started inputting shots online, and it grew into a fashion guide, a spring fashion guide, spring-summer. So I kept that a little Americana because of the summer and the holiday spirit. And when I got to the fall fashion guide, I wanted to stick with that theme. I wanted to stick with the feeling of Americana.
For me, with anything, it's like I embody a character. So that day I got to embody a different character. You know, it happened to be a guy playing football with his friends. So, you know, out of the sort of ordinary of my life, that has to do with you know, stage performance. This was great for me to go out and do a different character in a totally different setting.
The way Nick would hold the ball or catch the ball and jump, it gave me a whole different silhouette, which really added to the shoot. I work with a lot of actors, and top name actors from Hollywood, and producers and directors for photo shoots. And I said, the one thing that he has that, besides all your talent and everything, is just a great personality. It was 95 degrees, he didn't complain once, and he just has a great work ethic. And I think those attributes is something that's going to bring you further in this world.
So as you see behind me, there are actual Playboy magazines just stuck on this wall here. It's not my own personal collection, but it's a close second. So I don't know if you're ready for this, but it is like a vault of Playboy fashion. Look at this in here. My first trip to New York City, I was 15 years old, and my dad took me to see Chicago. I just remember sitting there wondering how someone could get to that place in their life. Like, I didn't even know how to go about it in any way. I just knew that I had this passion for it. I loved it. I wanted to see myself on that stage. And then 8 years later, I made my Broadway debut in Chicago. I guess it's just, I wanted it so bad, I formed this path for myself to get to that place, and unconsciously it just happened that that show would be my first experience in New York. Well, after a chorus line closed, I did my first big movie. It's called An Englishman in New York. That was an incredible new experience for me because it was my first, you know, time doing a feature film. I'm actually going off to Oklahoma to play Rocky in the Rocky Horror Show at the Lyric at the beginning of October for about a month. And in the meantime, I'm doing a few concerts in my hometown with our local symphony and teaching some master classes. I'm headed back to Boston Conservatory where I got my BFA to go back and do like a Q&A and talk about the business and teach a little bit of dance. Thanks for coming to Playboy with me today. Check out playboy.com/style to see the fall fashion guide and the shoot that we did with me. So I gotta run, but I'll see you at BroadwayWorld.com. Bye.